Woo! That's okay, it can fall forward. We're good.
So, yelp. Woo! Please put that in there, please.
Hey, I'm Bobby. Let's go for a ride. I've been at Any Hour a little over 2 years. I'm in the HVAC installs department. My experience at Any Hour has been super positive. Any Hour is a really great place to work. Win-win-win attitude here at Any Hour. It puts us ahead of the game, puts us ahead of other service companies. We're pulling up to the shop right now. We're gonna get all of our equipment and parts that we're gonna need for the day. When we're picking up all of our equipment, we wanna double check that all the equipment we have is correct. Roll of sheet metal, we'll only need probably one of them. We have single wall flex flue with a collar, a couple things that we call the Trubatex to insulate our refrigerant lines. We've got our furnace, coil, and AC. This is Bo. He's gonna be doing our AC today. Gonna be working on that. We are heading to Provo. We're gonna swap out her furnace and air conditioner, and then while we're there, hop up in the attic real quick and check her duct work. Make sure there's no kinks or anything that could restrict airflow. I served a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I spent 2 years in Louisiana and Mississippi, spreading the gospel, doing service work for people. It was a really good experience, a lot of fun. Best part about Louisiana was definitely the food. They have some great food in Louisiana. Came back home with a few recipes, and those are some of my wife's favorites. But they're a lot of work, so I don't make them often. Right there. Good morning, how are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good to meet you, I'm Bobby. If you wouldn't mind just kind of showing me where everything's at, breaker panel, thermostat, and your furnace.
And then here's where the stuff
This is where the project is, huh? We're gonna make a few code upgrades to your gas, update your electrical. I'll probably shorten this up a little bit. This is kind of just hanging here like this. That creates a lot of possible problems. That one right there, I just have the 2 hoses for reclaim. Usually the bigger lines. So I'm gonna go ahead and back my truck in real quick. My way. We're gonna detach everything like electrical, gas, the flue, the drain. We're gonna detach all of that from the furnace, and then we can take out the coil and finish taking out the furnace. Woo! Wasn't securely placed. As soon as we cut it free of the ductwork, it just fell forward.
I'm just cutting the refrigerant lines from the condenser to the furnace.
These lines connect the coil to the condensing unit. Refrigerant flows through this line through the coil and then back out through our suction line, which is our bigger line here. Got it. We want to check the furnace for any kind of body damage during shipment. on our coil, our drain is gonna end up right here. And so we kind of want everything sloping just a hair forward and then sloping over to this corner a little. And now for the fun stuff. If you look at these, we call these S-cleat, because if you turn it like this, it looks like a piece of S. So we'll put it apart onto our ductwork, and then we're able to slide our metalwork into that. And then it helps hold it into place. And then we'll drive a couple screws into it to lock it in. This is the fun part. This is where it all comes together. Oh yeah. Hook up our new switch. Okay, next we're gonna do the gas. A lot of times people will put a sediment trap on where your gas flows over top. That doesn't actually work. So the important thing about sediment traps is that you put in a fitting that makes the gas change direction. So this is an MIP fitting for the drain. So we're gonna thread it with some thread sealant as well. Just gotta hook up the flue. And now we're gonna hop up in the attic. We wanna watch where we're stepping. Make sure we don't step on flex and on ductwork. Okay, so it looks like they hard piped. So this is looks like our supply trunk line. And we have hard pipe coming off of it, going in different directions. So ductwork looks good, everything's insulated and sealed. With it being hard piped, I'm not concerned about it being bunched up somewhere or kinked or anything. We need to derate the gas valve. It's setting the gas pressures for this elevation. This is a 2-stage furnace, so we actually have to derate twice basically. We want this about 1.9 for our low stage. It's going to kick us into our second stage where we want to put it at 3.5. Right there, right where we want it. All right, and that is a finished product. Bueno. All right, time to do a walkthrough. We're all done. Oh yeah, can you believe it? So we've got the new furnace set into place here. This green sticker just basically says that we've got your gas pressures rated for this elevation. And then the rest of the gas, we put on a new shutoff valve and a sediment trap to bring it up to code. And then a new switch right here. We put in a new flue up to your T, new metalwork to tie into your ductwork. Put in a new drain, and I strapped that to your drain as well, so it's not going anywhere. As far as maintenance you're gonna wanna do on these is your filter, changing that out about every other month, and then a yearly tune-up is what we recommend on all your HVAC equipment. Did you have any questions or concerns about your new HVAC system here?
No.
Okay. Did you want to take a look at your air conditioner outside too?
No.
Okay, that's fine. It's a little muddy over there.
Yeah, I don't want
Okay,
problems out there.
that is fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. You have a great afternoon. Time to go home. I told you, man, I work fast. I don't play around. Took out all of her old equipment, recognized a couple things that we wanted to fix, such as making sure that it was actually strapped to something and not just kind of hanging out in her closet. We double checked her duct work just to make sure that everything looked good, and everything looked really good. Customer seemed to be really happy with how the install went. She was happy that we were done fast and happy that she had heat. So overall, it was a good day. I grew up in Alaska. I drove down here with a friend of mine, and the plan was just to stay for a year, but then I met my wife. I ended up staying. She didn't want to go back to Alaska. It was a little too cold for her, so I compromised and I stayed here. Oh, it's low. All right, thanks for riding along. That's a day in the life of me.